Don't hit me. Oh, beautiful.
Hello, Albert here. Guess what this is? This is another private lesson episode. This is what the YouTube channel started with. So we're at Tampa MX in Tampa, Florida today. I'm with Coach James and we're gonna teach him how to whip. So we're on my straight rhythm bike. Todd at TLR Performance got it running amazing. Today is day 1 on it. It's the fastest two-stroke I've ever ridden. I'm gonna have James do his best whip off of the big tabletop triple here. And then I'm gonna give him some tips and hopefully these tips can help you guys. Oh, we'll break that. Now, before I tell him anything, what I will say is that a 125 or a 150 in this case is a great bike to learn how to whip on because it is so light. But the less power you have to pull the bike back around if you end up in a situation where it's endoing. So you do have to be careful of that. It's easier to toss it out, it's easier to whip, but sometimes it can be slightly harder to bring back with the 125 two-stroke. So do your best version of a whip, no instruction. I'll talk to the camera. Oh, you got arm pump on it? Oh my God. All right, so here's my advice.
Yeah.
You need to go slower because you're doing it almost off throttle.
Yeah.
So it's sort of a scrub. And with that, you're kind of just washing out on the face, and you're not able to get any lift up and around. A whip is a preload. So if you can come in slow and rely on last second power, that's what I'm doing. You're in 4th gear, right?
Yeah.
So 4th gear, come in slower. When you get to that white stake, then get on the throttle hard and think about how you can weight the bike, get traction, and the goal is
top off the
goal is staying up and out, up and out. This, up and away.
Oh,
you should be aiming your handlebars that way.
I have a question. Is there anywhere specifically when you're whipping? Is there anywhere where you look? Like, do you look up and out too, or are you focusing on the ground?
I'm looking straight ahead.
Straight ahead? Okay.
I look straight ahead, but I'm definitely up and away, and then I kind of will sit off to the side, so my butt will end up off the side. Okay. You want to see a couple of me doing it?
Can I? Yeah, but can I get? All right. Yeah. Go. Oh my God, dude, that was insane.
So I'm probably coming in at least 5 miles an hour slower than you, and I'm really relying on the preload.
Yeah, you're like,
And then it just does a nice, good-looking, old-school up and around, Ricky Carmichael style. Whoa, sending it. Does that sort of make sense? Yeah. If you could do a whip like that and set it as your Tinder profile, you will be getting matches left and right. And now that's a common mistake, is the missed timing, right? Coming in that little bit too slow. Where before he was attacking the obstacle and charging in hard, I can understand how he cased it and mistimed it. Although it did look like it had a little bit more of a gyro. So the idea with the whip, for it to look good, you want to get underneath it. So a lot of guys do kind of silly looking butt whips, where the bike just kind of goes sideways and comes back. You really want to get under it.
I just realized something.
The one before that, when you paced it, was actually not a bad looking whip.
Yeah, because I figured out, I've never done that before. I've always let off the gas.
Yeah.
I've never done that. That's insane. I've literally been...
A scrub is off throttle, a whip is on throttle. That's how you have to look at the difference between the two.
Yeah, my timing is way off.
Yeah.
I'm not used to letting off back here. I'm used to always building my speed back there and then letting off right here. That's such
so get the timing right. Just try to do just that. Come in nice and slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and session it for a little bit.
Yep.
Three or four times.
Pull on the left bar a little bit.
Yeah. Did I keep my bars neutral?
you're being tentative with it.
Yeah.
Which is understandable. But yeah, hold the bar, aim up and out. There's not much else to it. I mean, oh, it's not bad. Not bad. So all that's happening now is just lack of commitment. He's got the timing figured out, going slow, accelerating off the lip, but his lean angle off the lip isn't really anything because he's not comfortable and doesn't trust the movement just yet, which is totally understandable. I mean, a whip is like the last thing that you want to build to in riding, and he's being tentative with it, but it takes full commitment on the jump face.
Did you see the difference between the first one and the second one?
The first one was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. The second one, the bike didn't really go out at all. Actually.
I was just upright.
You have the timing. Now you just have to actually lean and pull. Like, yeah. That's the best way I can describe it. Is up and out. Yeah. Up and out.
I think it's. I'm afraid.
I'm gonna shoot the next couple. Go do a couple more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot them from straight back, and then I'm gonna do a couple, and you shoot it from straight back. And that way they can see what the lean angle difference looks like. Yeah. Yeah, that was more like it. That's like it. Horrible. Whipping is a tough thing, and what I tell people is whipping is a natural progression where it begins with scrubbing. Scrubbing then turns into a whip. So for James, he doesn't have the natural feel like I do. Because Coach James didn't start riding until he was 14 years old. For me, I had been whipping for 5 years already by the time I was 14, so it feels much more natural to me. The second to last, or the one where I gave you the thumbs up was great.
Yeah.
That was your best one yet.
Dude, it's so foreign to me, like, to do the opposite. I guess it all goes back to bike skill. Like, you were always trying different things and, like, diversifying, as you would say, you know?
You just have to be, this requires being comfortable. It's something totally new for you. So film a couple of me from straight back so they can see the lean angle difference, but your second to last one was good.
Oh my Lord. Don't hit me. Oh, beautiful.
I think a lot of it too is what I'm noticing. So that last one, for example, I didn't get that much lean angle off the face, to be quite honest. Didn't feel like that much. But when I got in the air, I did a good job of sitting off the side of the seat and putting the bend in my knee right at the seat, right here. So when I'm doing a whip, this is the position I'm in. And I think you're trying to be a little bit more with the bike and like go with it, which feels awkward. I'm just letting it go out. And sometimes, and you watch Carmichael was like master of the old school whip, where you would watch Carmichael and he would have ones like this.
Yeah. So when am I getting off the side of the bike? When, like,
you're doing more of like you lean and then you try and follow the bike with your hips and your butt the whole way around.
Yeah.
When you watch me, my hips stay going that direction.
Oh.
Yours try and turn and follow, and I just don't think it works quite as well. So when I get to the apex of my jump, I just let the bike go from, okay, I start here, then the bike goes out, and at the height of my jump, now I'm here.
Okay.
And honestly, what I do, like that last one, I don't know if you saw it, I let it go into here, and then to bring it back, all I do is this. With my leg, and it brings it right back under me. I could hang it out huge and forever and not like hang it out, and then just do this, and it comes right back in. Okay, so this video might leave James and everybody watching more confused than when they came, but that is sort of the story of whipping. It's a lot of feel. Oh, am I speaking for you, or do you feel like you know what you have to do?
I feel like of course I do. I know what I need. I just never really.
We came to the pits for quiet.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so you think you know what you gotta do?
Yeah. So like, it comes down to me never doing that.
Right.
I was always like on the gas, let off, scrub, and I guess I've never like
Yeah, whip is a preload, so you need to get traction. That's why doing a whip on a freestyle ramp is so easy, because the expanded metal just tracks, and you can go. You can really aim the bike up and out. Super nice.
Super.
It's okay. When I get a facility, I'll buy a freestyle ramp, and I'll really teach you how to do a whip.
Just make me.
Okay, well there you have it. If you guys want to train with me online, go to club.themotoacademy.com, or you can download the app in the Apple Store, Google Play Store, and you guys can get these private lessons right through the app. You can send in your footage to be analyzed. I send video responses back. It's quite cool, actually. Private lesson. Private lesson. Look at us. Look at us go. Private lesson. Episode, I don't know, 100 maybe? Okay. Toodaloo.